Hello and welcome to the channel. The Department of State Services (DSS) has warned Nigerians of possible imminent attack by terrorists as they employ people to be watchful and vigilant, especially in places of worship and recreational centers, even as the Muslim holidays approaches. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Terrorists planning to attack worship recreational centers, DSS warns. The Department of State Services, DSS, has warned Nigerians of planned attacks on worship and recreational centers before and during Eid Kabir celebrations. According to the Nigerian Secret Police, the recovery of improvised explosive devices from raised in joint operations by the service, personnel of the Nigerian Army and police points to the planned attack. A statement on Thursday signed by Peter Fulani'S, the spokesperson of the service, urged Nigerians to be vigilant. The statement partly read, "On its part, the DSS calls for vigilance before the Eid celebrations, more so that reports had indicated plans to attack worship and recreational centers before and during the festivities. This is evident in the recovery of primed REDs among the suspected terrorists. Operators and patrons of public places including markets, malls, etc. are advised to be watchful and report any suspicious movements and persons to the relevant security agencies. Accordingly, the service will continue to partner with sister agencies for necessary proactive drills to frustrate criminals and their activities." A gang leader identified as Kabir Bala was killed during a gun duel in Kogi during the joint operation. The statement continued, "A joint security team comprising the DSS, Nigerian Army, and police carried out operations in Nasarawa and Kogi states. On June 19, 2023, along the Abuja-Kefi Expressway in Kefi local government area of Nasarawa State, the team apprehended Abubakar Muhammad, aka Abu Diaba, a suspected gun runner. During the operation, the team seized the following insidious items: 486 rounds of 7.62 x 39 mm caliber ammunition, 22 primed REDs, 31,500 naira and one Volkswagen Golf vehicle with registration number RBC 202XA. Also, in another joint operation in the early hours of today, June 22, 2023, a team raided the hideout of Kabir Bala, aka Okwo, one-time jailbreaker and notorious gang leader in Ejule, or full local government area of Kogi State. Okwo and his gang members engaged the troops in a gun duel during which he was neutralized. Others, however, fled the area. Items recovered at the scene were one AK-47 rifle with 3 fully loaded magazines, 6 locally fabricated weapons, 2 phones, and charms. Meanwhile, in related news, the suspended governor of the Central Bank, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, currently in the Department of State Services (DSS) custody, has reportedly disclosed the involvement of several high-ranking officials, including traditional rulers, army generals, and judges, as his accomplices. This was disclosed by DSS sources that spoke with Sahara reporters. It said that Emefiele has been cooperating with investigators, recounting instances of how he gave money to these influential figures during his tenure. Both Emefiele and Abdulrasheed Bawar, the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), were relieved of their duties by President Bola Tinubu's administration following allegations of corruption and abuse of office. Both men are currently under detention. The platform further stated that Emefiele had implicated Bawar in a scam involving the redesign of the Naira, Nigeria's currency. New details from DSS sources suggest that Emefiele is divulging significant information, highlighting major accomplices in the mismanagement of Nigeria's Apex Bank. The source was quoted as saying, as per Emefiele, he is cooperating with investigators and revealing a lot. Emefiele corrupted and bribed almost every major traditional ruler, army generals, some judges and clerics. Almost all the CBN directors are also being quizzed and they too are cooperating. In 2022, then President Muhammadu Buhari, along with Emefiele, announced new designs for the 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira notes. However, this policy sparked a cash crisis, resulting in a shortage of naira notes and long lines at banks and ATMs. Emefiele and former Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami allegedly approached Bawa to suggest the redesign of the naira to prevent potential money laundering during the 2023 election, which they suspected to be aided by large cash reserves of Bola Tinubu, then presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress. A source that spoke with the platform said, Emefiele, who is currently cooling his feet in the cell of the DSS, is the reason why the EFCC chairman has been detained overnight. Emefiele, who is cooperating with the DSS, claimed that Bawa was the one who raised the memo to former President Muhammadu Buhari, asking that the naira should be redesigned to stem money laundering during the 2023 election. Bawa confronted him that he, Emefiele, and the former Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, were the ones that came to him to raise the memo because they suspected Tinubu had warehouses stuffed with naira notes. In similar vein, operatives of the Department of State Services (DSS) are interrogating the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdulrasheed Bawa, over his role in the naira redesign policy. Bawa is currently in the custody of the DSS in Abuja, under investigation for alleged financial impropriety during his tenure as the EFCC chairman. He was suspended indefinitely as chairman of the anti-graft agency by President Bola Tinubu on June 14, and shortly afterward, he was taken into DSS custody. Bawa is being grilled by DSS interrogators over his role in the currency redesign policy initiated by the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, who is also in the custody of the secret police. A source told the newspaper that the suspended EFCC chairman is being grilled over allegations of mismanagement, misappropriation, and diversion of proceeds from the sale of forfeited assets, but his role in the cash crunch is the leading offense. The source said the DSS has not revealed the offenses of the suspended anti-graft agency boss to the public and has not yet pressed charges against him as investigations are ongoing. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.